We will begin by a speech by a student, Sri Chandan Maji of Ramakrishna Mission, Hatimunigoda, Raigada, Orissa. He will now speak. Chandan Maji.
ॐ कालिन्दी फुल्लकमले माधवेन क्रीडारता ब्रह्मानन्द नमस्तुभ्यं सद्गुरुलोकनायकः. At the commencement, I offer my worshipful pranams at the sacred feet of Swami Brahmanandaji Maharaj, who was the veritable embodiment of the love of the Holy Trio. Most revered, the chief guest of this occasion, other revered Maharajas, esteemed dignitaries, and the joyful and enthusiastic audience. Myself, Chandan Maji, a Standard 12 student of the Ramakrishna Mission Asrama School, Hatamanigada, Raigada, Odisha. When I stand here in front of you, my heart fills with intense gratefulness, for I could become an extremely insignificant part of this grand Ramakrishna moment. I'm proud to tell you that we are really fortunate enough to get shelter under the shadow of the grace of Sri Sri Thakur, Sri Ma Sarada Devi, Swami Vivekanand, and Swami Brahmanand. And today, it is a still more proud privilege for me to offer a few flowers of my words on this auspicious occasion, and my topic is Swami Vivekanand, the leader of youth. From the very early days of Swami Vivekanand, when he was known as Naren, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa would point out about a grand future leading personality of him. He would say, Naren would teach people. In Bengali, Naren log sikhe deve. Showing Kesab Chandra Sen to some devotees, he once remarked about Naren, the great Vivekananda, that there is a power in Kesav which has made him so famous. You see, Naren has 18 such powers in him. I have seen in Kesav and Vijay the divine light burning like a candle flame. But in Naren, it shines with the radiance of the sun. So, Sri Ramakrishna made Naren the leader of his young disciple group. Swamiji's idea of leadership is not that of a commander, but of a servant of obedience. He says, first learn to obey, and then the power to command will come by itself. Don't try to lead your brothers, but serve them. The brutal mania of leading has sunk many a great ships in the waters of life. For him, the best leader is he who leads like a baby. So, this idea of leadership is enough to lead every youth on all the three levels of his personality: personal level, national level, and universal level. Firstly, let us see on personal level. What does a youth want most in his personal life? In ordinary sense, it is success. But what is the secret that leads you to success? Swamiji, in one of his California lectures, says, one of the greatest lessons I have learned in my life is to pay as much attention to the means of the work as to the end. It appears to me that all the secret of success is there, to pay as much attention to the means as to the end. The means are the cause, and attention to the means is the great secret of success. Secondly, how Swamiji would lead the young minds towards developing a national idea, a patriotic feeling. Once Swamiji questioned to one of his disciples, my dear, if anybody insulted your mother, what would you do? I would fall upon him, sir, and teach him a good lesson. Well said. But now, if you had the same positive feelings towards your religion, the true mother of our country, could you bear to see the missteps happening in the society? To lead the young minds for our national good, Swamiji has said, service and sacrifice is the twin ideals of India. Intensify her, and the rest will take care of itself. Thirdly, to lead the youth towards a universal manhood, Swamiji has said, I belong as much to India as to the world. He inspired the Indian youths to be trained up as the preachers of the truths of our scriptures, to be trained up to preach the Vedanta, the only philosophy of a universal religion. Here is a great point to remember that India's very characteristic is Biswa Bhatrutva, a world family, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Lastly, Vivekananda writes in a letter to Muhammad Sarfraz Hussain, we want to lead mankind to the place where there is neither the Vedas, nor the Bible, and nor the Quran. Yet, this has to be done by harmonizing the Vedas, the Bible, and the Quran. Mankind are to be taught that religions are but the varied expressions of the religion, which is oneness. My pranams to all.